Violence isn't new to Kansas City, unfortunately. So tonight, we're going in-depth as our community searches for solutions to curb this violence. Reporter Sarah Blake has more on the new push from business owners in the 18th and Vine District who are now demanding change from city leaders.
But first, we begin with reporter Emma James, who explains what can be done right now to try to make a change. Emma?
Well, we spoke with Mayor Lucas today, and he says when it comes to what steps are being taken right now to prevent the type of violent crime that we saw this weekend, he says clearly it's not enough.
We've talked about youth initiatives. We've talked about working on youth employment. We continue to invest in conflict resolution.
Mayor Lucas says he'll soon have a proposal before City Council to use American Relief Plan funds on violence reduction strategies. As for what can be done immediately, Lucas says entertainment venues and businesses must take a hard look at violence occurring near them and consider what rules or regulations aren't being followed. Damon Daniel, president of the Ad Hoc Group Against Crime, says there are common sense steps everyone can take.
Walking away, trying to find it in your heart to forgive. I mean, these sound like simple things, but when we think about it, I mean, the consequences are much larger and the impact of violence is much greater.
Lucas says another solution falls on community members who know or saw something happen.
We need to make sure that we have folks that are comfortable in talking to law enforcement after these incidents. There continues to be a police community trust issue.
Daniel agrees there's a lack of security in going to police with information. He says too often his organization hears from people who did so, but never saw the results they feel they deserve.
We know that this is a very violent city and that there's a lot going on, but when people are participating and they're cooperating and they're giving the information, they need to feel as though something's going to happen.
And Daniel adds another easy solution that everyone can do in their daily lives is practicing reducing opportunity crime. An example of that would be a car being stolen because it was left running. He says those are crimes that often aren't meditated, but ultimately he hopes everyone will use common sense and walk away, keeping in mind that no argument is worth losing a life. Emma James, 41 Action News.